A very good and welcome to this live stream. FC Goa take on Sudeva Delhi, an afternoon which is filled with surprises as the two teams who are lined up here. Playing 11 of the two sides, Sheikh Mohammed Ismail, Konsam Akasim, Malsam Tuanka, Mervyn Fernandez, Wesley Sa, Sean Fernandez, Lionel Raime, Bryson Pereira, Ruel Goes, Karan Galio, and of course Asher Rodriguez start off as well. Substitutes Wellington Fernandez sits out on the bench today, which is a bit of a surprise for me. And then Fredden Mendes also sits out. Israel Gurung, of course, the coach. Well, if you talk about Sudeva Delhi FC, they've had a brilliant tournament so far. Wahingbam led. The keeper is back after Junaid Hamid started off. In fact, he was substituted in the last match as well. Biswadev Basumatri, Zahid Zahoor, who's one of the top scorers for Sudeva Delhi as well in the season, Jinmin Hao Kongsai, Rituraj Mohan, Mohammad Sami, Sumit, Yashas Sharan, Sachin, Sankil Tuishang, Jejo Prashan as well start off for Sudeva Delhi today. Coach Zahid Mir will look to get some points here for Sudeva Delhi today as well. Well, there you go. Just waiting for a few seconds before we kick off on this match. It's a 3 p.m. start local time here. FC Goa will take on Sudeva Delhi in this much awaited encounter for all of us as well. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. This. Right then, seconds away from what is about to be an enthralling encounter between the two sides as well. And FC Goa along with Sudeva Delhi. There you go. FC Goa in their traditional orange blues and Sudeva Delhi in yellow today as kickoff has just struck here in Shillong. It's a beautiful setting out here in Shillong as well. Brilliantly done. Sudeva Delhi starting off. They need some points on the table as well. It's a brilliant looping pass already. FC Goa on the charge. They've been good in midfield in this edition of the Reliance Foundation Development League as well. FC Goa will look to have possession and massive possession of the ball as well. Of course, FC Goa sitting on top of the table as favourites as well. They have been absolutely top class on position number 2, in fact. Equal on points with the Bengaluru FC. Having won more games than the Bengaluru FC, by the way. Just the fact that they've lost more games than Bengaluru FC as well. So, 8 matches played between the two sides for Bengaluru and FC Goa. Bengaluru have won 3 out of their 8 that they have played, 4 drawn for Bengaluru. So there is that distinction between the two sides. More number of draws for Bengaluru FC and more number of losses for FC Goa, which is just pushed them into the second position now as of today morning. So Deva Delhi on number 3 with 13 points as well. So this is a battle that is getting even more exciting. Exactly the same number of points and matches won, drawn and lost as FC Goa. It's just that they've given away more goals. In fact, they've given 14 goals and FC Goa have just given 9 goals. So goal difference 1 and -1. So difference of 2 goals between FC Goa and Sudeva Delhi, just distincting them. And I think this match is just going to shape the way for who's going to finish into the top 2 and proceed into the national championships as well. Absolutely a big moment, this one. Whistle blown. 2.5 minutes done. Sudeva, Delhi, FC Goa, both of them are very competitive sides as well. Both sides like to play on the offensive immediately. More so FC Goa, because Sudeva Delhi just like to hang around till the second half and then just create those opportunities late into the match as well. I think FC Goa, bit of a wet outfield as well because of the overcast conditions, and FC Goa will now have their first corner of the match as well. Brilliantly done, FC Goa and the Sudeva Delhi. Both sides really high on confidence. Here comes Bryson Pereira. Takes the corner shot. Once again, back to Bryson. Headed away by Zahid Zahoor. Good piece of defending this by Zahid. Sheikh Mohammed Ismail now just running his way through, and that will be a free kick for FC Goa as well. And from a very good position of the field as well. I think it's just 24-25 meters away from goal. Not even that, I feel. 15 meters away. This is absolutely top class effort from FC Goa to start off in the fashion that they have in the first 5 minutes. On your screens, Legend Singh. Hingbam Legend Singh, the goalkeeper, under 23 head for Sudeva Delhi as well. And with the free kick, here come FC Goa. It's a beautiful ball and a very good opportunity. Walsam Luanga, MSA as they popularly call him, just looping that one in. They're used to seeing him score in the traditional whites for Goa as well, but this time, in fact, the orange and blue just adds a different vibe to the entire atmosphere, isn't it, for FC Goa? Hingbam Legend Singh, one of the most experienced heads in Sudeva Delhi FC, as he's got the most number of caps. He's a big match player as well, and this is the occasion that Sudeva Delhi need him to perform. FC Goa now with the throw in as well. If you talk about the two sides, FC Goa going in with as many as 4 defenders today, just making sure that they want to maintain a clean sheet regardless of the result, because 1 point shared will be kind of a safe approach opted by the two sides. But if they can get 3 points today, boy oh boy, those 3 points are just going to make this tournament so interesting as well. Absolutely, 3 points are really going to make those very interesting. Sudeva Delhi trying to defend their way because FC Goa have marched from the start here. Once again, it goes into the safe hands of Legend Singh. Legend Singh, of course, Sudeva Delhi's captain, goalkeeper, and the under-23 head as well. Under responsibility, and so much depends on his keeping skills today. And he's up against the other goalkeeper who's so experienced as well. Lionel Raime produced some brilliant penalty saves throughout this competition. He's produced absolutely stunners of saves, has Lionel Raime. He's just been one of the most consistent goalkeepers, I would say, as well. Yes, the defense has let him down a couple of times in the previous league matches, but he has just been top class. He's been just another level. Here comes Sudeva Delhi. Sudeva Delhi working their way across. Here they come again. Nice piece of work. Sudeva Delhi once again, they're trying to just hold the ball for a bit of time here. And what that will do is that will just apply a bit of pressure and go as well. Zahid Zahoor passes it back to Legend Singh. Legend Singh goes for the kick. He's lost possession in that regards. FC Goa try to enjoy more possession again. Momentum is going to be the actual key here. It's about how the fullbacks are going to control those territories. It's about how the wings are going to be managed by the fullbacks as well. We've seen a lot of defenders just not only focusing on defense, but when it comes to attack as well, they've just been so good. They really have been so good here. FC Goa and Sudeva Delhi both, and this is a do-or-die match, I feel, for both these sides, although virtually this is not one, but it's just going to be such a beautiful match to watch. There you go once again. Apologies for the delay there, but here comes Sudeva Delhi with the possession of the ball again. Excellent piece of work. Sudeva Delhi move in front. Still moving in the front here. FC Goa try to power their way through. Sudeva Delhi then marching their way forward. Got the possession of the ball, and of course, once we talk about Sudeva Delhi, we of course talk about their team coach Zahid Shafimir. So passionate about his side as well. He's so confident when it comes to his chances in this national championship, which is to follow. Just almost a couple of games left now in the league stages for these sides in Group A. There you go, the first yellow comes up. First booking of the match goes to the number 15, Mervin Fernandez. Gets the yellow card in the 13th minute as well. First booking, you really don't want to get into the referee's book that early. Piece of passing again. Once you have a look at how Sudeva Delhi have panned out in their defense today, they have of course gone in with 3 defenders, whereas Goa going in with that extra defender just to add that cushion, because they've not been as accomplished in defense as the other teams like the Bengaluru FC or even Sudeva Delhi for that matter. I feel that defense-wise, Sudeva Delhi have been much more balanced than FC Goa in this league, but that can change very, very quickly as well. Still, we're in the later stages of this tournament. You never know. One side peaks, the other side just goes down. Anything can happen, and what matters is these matches now. Nothing that has happened in the past really counts. It's a loopy ball from Sheikh Mohammed Ismail, but straight into the hands of the keeper.
Patience.
Once again, FC Goa on the march here. Two sides who've performed so well. Come again, brilliant work on the sidelines there. It's a good cross coming in, opportunity for Goa. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. My word, can you believe that? That was such an exciting pass from Asher Rodriguez, and then it hits the crossbar. Once again, Asher with the ball, passes it towards the right. It's Sheikh Mohammed Ismail. Second corner it will be for Goa. Oh, the first big opportunity there. What a beautiful ball by Asher Rodriguez. And have a look at that. That has to be very unfortunate for Ruel Goes. Ruel was in the right position at the right time, and I think he's a bit unlucky here. Absolutely very unlucky in that regard as well. MSA with the corner kick. Short corner as FC Goa have gone for so far in this match as well. Header that comes in from Sudeva Delhi defense. MSA! And looks to just blast that ball through the net, but goes over. Top class stuff this. Absolutely top class stuff. 16.5 minutes into this game. Just the kind of stuff that all the viewers might be hoping for as well. Viewers enjoying their time here. So Sudeva Delhi known for their throw-ins as well, let me remind you. They've been absolutely top class with their throw-ins. So that will be one more threat that FC Goa will have to just counter. That's absolutely true. They'll have to counter that kind of a threat from them as well.
Keep the ball moving.
Here come Goa again. Asher Rodriguez on the right. Good ball from Sheikh Mohammed again. And that will be another corner, the third one in the last 10 minutes for FC Goa. Pressure is certainly on for Sudeva Delhi here. The Sudeva Delhi defenders have got a lot of work to do already in the minutes elapsed so far. Here comes another corner from MSA. This time he takes the long one. Just out of reach. Another header that comes in from the other side of the field. This is top class stuff. This is really good when it comes to the crossing from FC Goa. They've put in those brilliant loopy deliveries from the left, from the right. And they've challenged the Sudeva Delhi defense so far. Looks like they've come in with a real strategy. And so far the strategy seems to be working for the boys in orange and blue. Trying to come in again. Fialio with the ball. Towards the right now by Bryson Pereira. Bryson Pereira going past a couple of defenders. Fialio again. Fialio passes it back to the defender. It's quality football from FC Goa. It's just been that kind of a day for them so far, and they should be able to continue this for the entire match as well. MSA once again with the ball, looks to go for the shot, and don't think the header was really required there. MSA just looking to pass that one, wasn't with that much of pace. Probably should look to play on the right. He had a couple of options there, could have passed it to Sheikh Mohammed as well, but instead went for the shot, and Sean Fernandez in the end just heading that one away from goal. Top draw from FC Goa. 4 defenders that FC Goa are going in with today. Konsam Akash Singh, Wesley Sa, Karan Fialio of course, and Asher Rodriguez. Karan Fialio and Asher Rodriguez of course, who like to play in front of the field as well, up and above the field. They really like to do that. As far as the midfielders are concerned, Ruel Goes, Bryson Pereira, Mervin Fernandez, Samt Luanga, MSA of course as well, going in with a 4-4-2 formation, with the 2 forwards of course being Sean Fernandez and Sheikh Mohammed Ismail. I spoke about the threat that Sudeva Delhi can possess with the throw-ins, and here comes the throw-in master for them, Sumit. Sumit has been brilliant in regards to the throw-ins. Really been a top performer for them. Here comes the throw-in. Sudeva Delhi with possession again. Nice piece of football here. Good pass again. Looks to just curl that ball in. He rises up and above, and the referee of course sees that one as an infringement and calls for a free kick for FC Goa as well. 4-4-2 for FC Goa, and on the other hand Sudeva Delhi just going in with those 3 defenders in Sachin, Sumit and Zahid Zahoor of course, along with Viswadev Basumatri as well. So 4 for Sudeva Delhi as well, beg your pardon. The fact that Sumit likes to play in front so much really makes me amazed at how on paper he's got it as a defender, because he just likes to play in that front position in the midfield as well. Doesn't hesitate at all going up the field. Once again, Sachin and Sumit, both of them, they really like to play high up the field. It's a brilliant ball in, but FC Goa are resilient in defense. First real threat coming in for FC Goa as well. Exciting pass on the right though this time. Deva Delhi. He's looking for options there. Cramped up in his options. This with Basumati to Zahid Zahoor. Now to Sachin. Sachin passes it to Sharan. Sharan towards the far right. Well, I think he was waiting for a foul there, but the ref says play on. I think it was an advantage call there by the ref as well. Possible slip from the right winger as well, but he just smoothly moves on. Smith once again with his throw-ins. He's a perfect throw-in master as well for Sudeva, isn't it? Every time we see him with those long, long throw-ins. Haven't worked as much as we would have expected them to, but I think 100 marks for trying. Here comes Sachin. Beautiful ball in. Nobody really to take advantage of that. And in the end, FC Goan defender reaches there first. But he's done brilliant work there, Sachin, to create that kind of a space in the middle. Have a look at the scampering that the FC Goa defense has to do to just clear that ball away. That is really a good sight.
Attack the ball. Inside.
Long throw in again. Guess who's it? Oh, that was a good shot on target. Lionel Raime being involved for the first time in this match. Let's have a look at that. He went for the shot. Did Rituraj Mohan. And goes straight into the hands of Raime. Does a brilliant job in the end. We see a slight injury concern for FC Goa as well. It's going to be a fiery contest, this one. You can already see it from the aggression. Zahid Zahoor, the likes of Sachin, the likes of Jejo Prashan, playing quickly, playing with some kind of an intent, as they say. It's so good to see that both teams have come in with a very positive mindset to win this game and not to draw this one. So true. This is just waiting to be one of the matches of this Group A national group stage as well. Reliance Foundation Development League, of course, has given us so many surprises in the league stages, both here in Shillong and in Mumbai as well. Where we've seen some thrilling finishes. Really pendulum finishes as well, where the momentum was with one side and that has just swung in favor of the other side. We've seen so many matches of that kind already, especially in Navi Mumbai. The late matches under floodlights, they've been so entertaining. And here these 3 p.m. matches, boy oh boy, you see some tightly contested matches as well. And only if a side has just got one or two bad matches, it's been going down the table. So that just makes each and every game so important for all of these teams, regardless of their position on the table as well, because they know that the table can just change so quickly. And 3 teams on 13 points currently, well, it just makes the other 3 teams, the bottom 3 teams, also excited as well in this battle. Absolutely. The other 3 teams can make a mark in this tournament. They can really upset the top ones, and stamper with the hopes of them qualifying for the national group stage, national championships, beg your pardon. FC Goa snatched the ball away. Good piece of work by Raime as well. No foul given. Jeju Prashant now. Jeju Prashant towards the center. Rituraj Mohan. Will he earn a free kick? No, he won't. Referee was very close to the foul that happened, and he's still lying on the ground is Mohan. Jaju Prashant, one of the important midfielders for Sudeva Delhi. Both teams going in with a four. In fact, FC Goa going in with 4-4-2, and Sudeva Delhi going in with 4-3-3 kind of a formation. So they've got Sumatri, Zahid, Zahoor, Sumit, and Sachin in defense. Here comes Sudeva Delhi on the march as well. Still got good possession of the ball. In the last 5 minutes, they've done brilliantly, haven't they? Absolutely. Sudeva Delhi have done brilliantly in the last 5 minutes or so. Trying to get the possession of the ball as much as they possibly can and play with the kind of freedom that we've seen them play. Goa towards the right. It's a big opportunity, and Zahid Zahoor to the rescue. Excellent work. Excellent work. So quick to get back as well. And have a look at that clearance. Brilliantly done. It's just been top class as Zahid Zahoor in this tournament. Just played in a different league, it seems. In a league where Sudeva Delhi have got superstars, Zahid Zahoor has been the hidden star for them. Absolute gem of an effort this time to stop the goal as well. Stop a shot on target. Oh, the flag has been raised. 12-team national group stage. 6 teams in Shillong, 6 teams in Navi Mumbai. Top 2 teams from each of the groups will qualify for the national championships. All our new viewers here as we've ticked off 30 minutes of play. 30 minutes of play ticked off here, and it's been the 30 minutes where we've seen attacks from both the sides, but FC Goa have surely had more share of the possession as well. Trying to settle into their formations at the 2 sides. And coming back to what I was discussing for Sudeva Delhi in terms of midfield, we've got the likes of Ruturaj Mohan, Yashas Sarin, Jejo Prashant as well. 4-3-3 formation is what Delhi are going in with. Sankil Darpol Tuishang starts off as the forward in centre, along with Mohammad Sami and Bin Minhao Khongsai. Both Khongsai and Darpol Tuishang like to play mostly as strikers, but we've seen coach Zahid Shafi Mir just playing them in that midfield position as well on a few occasions. So it will be interesting to see how they go about with their formations. Onsama Akash Singh does brilliantly to get the ball. Has been given away, and that will be a foul. Akash Singh's so quick, and he's done brilliantly. Mahing Bam Legend Singh, one of the strong leaders of Sudeva Delhi, didn't have the best of games last time around as he was substituted. And the coach brought Junaid Hamid on. He's not having a good game for Sudeva Delhi as well. Just one of the rare days where Legend Singh hasn't got the control. Here comes the pass again. Excellent piece of work. Comes in with that delivery, but goes away from target as well. Letting once again here. Well, on the bench, I was a bit surprised that FC Goa have gone in with of course MSA instead of Wellington Fernandez to start off with, because Israel Gurung, the coach, he likes to start off particularly with Wellington, and then in the second half he just brings MSA on to provide the final flourishes with his pace and with the velocity that he's got. Just the kind of energy he adds in the second half. I was assuming that Wellington Fernandez was going to start the match as the captain, and then MSA was going to replace him. But it looks like Gurung has a few other plans as well. Looks like he's going for goal already. Absolutely, Wellington Fernandez is a slightly defensive midfield option, and MSA a midfield attacking option, if I can just put it in that way. Javier Katkar as well, a very strong midfielder, along with Fred and Mendes. We've got plenty of talent in that midfield of Goa. It's just about whose day it is in terms of the midfield. Sachin again, excellent pass from Sachin. Zahid Zahoor. Once again to Sachin, excellent relayed pass towards the left. Not the best of crosses in though. Absolutely not the best of cross. That is in from Yashas Sharan. Surely has been Goa once again. About 10 minutes left in this half. They've had a spree where they've lost possession for a few moments, and they'd like to regain that kind of a spree. Yellow card. First one for Sudeva Delhi, beg your pardon. And I think it is Yashas Sharan who will get the yellow. It really wasn't required to get the foul on that occasion. Just gives FC Goa more time with the ball as well. MSA with the ball. There's a bit of pulling and pushing going on, and the ref clearly making sure that the right decision was made and that he wanted to buy nothing of that pulling. Sudeva Delhi, one good thing about them is the fact that they fight back till the end. They're a team that is, yes, who has conceded more goals, but they're a team that can fight back. If at all they're a goal down, really have it in them to move bodies up the field, change the formation quickly, and just go for goal. Here come FC Goa though. Very good cross in. Certainly feel like whichever team is going to score, it's going to be their game, isn't it? It looks to me like that kind of a game as well.
ते खेळ पुदून घेत ते खेळ
First goal scorer might just go on to win this game, especially with just so many stakes involved in this battle. Why not guarantee everything as well? Here comes the fourth corner kick for FC Goa. Looks like this time it's going to be Bryson Pereira. Here comes Bryson. Bryson and MSA, the usual corner kick takers. Excellent ball in. Gets a touch on that one, does Legend Singh. Again, that loopy ball that comes in from FC Goa. But done superbly well to do what they have been doing. Neva Delhi again. Really good cross that comes in. FC Goa have just turned up the ante a bit in this one, although they haven't reached towards the goal as well as they did. Of course, we saw 3 matches here today in Shillong, and some really good 3 matches as well. Of course, get you the results in just a short while from now as well. But third match happening in Shillong here, as we just about in the closing stages, if I can say that, of this Reliance Foundation Development League. Bengaluru FC, team that has certainly won the game today against Diamond Harbour in the morning. It was an 8 a.m. start here in Shillong, and BFC winning a close match against Diamond Harbour, which just trampolines them to 16 points. And I think if this game ends in a draw, Bengaluru FC will be much more happy with the fact that it has ended in a draw, because that just increases their chances of qualification, doesn't it? One more thing we'll also have to see in the schedule, if Bengaluru FC play with, in fact, yeah, the Bengaluru FC play with any of these two sides that are on display right now. Because if that happens, that is about to be a must-win game for the other side. Expecting that at least one of the sides is going to win this or draw this. But an added advantage to say nonetheless for Bengaluru FC after winning that first game 1-0 today. In the second game, we saw Mohan Bagan against Srindhi Deccan. Srindhi Deccan, who are going along so smoothly with the goal scoring, have just lost that kind of momentum, as Mohan Bagan won that game 3-0, beg your pardon, as well. Here comes Sudeva Delhi from the left. Raj Mohan. Sachin with the cross. Looks to go for a powerful shot, but I think that was more in expectations. More in hope than expectations. Mexico have smartly just kept possession with them, isn't it? "41 minutes and we still don't have a goal. We expected an early goal in this match because of the kind of aggression that both teams are going to come up with. Here come the Goan side. Good pass towards the right now from Goa. Delhi coming in on the counter attack, which I think has been just slowed down a bit by the defense of FC Goa. But that's a good ball. That's a good cross as well. Oh, that should be. Will it be? Nothing from the ref. The entire bench is up and they want a penalty out of that.
Oh man, come on, ref.
Ref, there's nothing there. It was too soft.
हमेशा गेम को खराब कर रहा है किसको Hey, come on, ref. Man down. Man down. Man down. Run. What is doing, man? Every day is spoiling the game. It is the
Piece of work, this. There you go, the fourth official. Just calming the Sudeva Delhi bench down. They felt it was a penalty.
कनेक्ट है ना आप बताओ बॉल अगर बिन हो गया वहां पे
Still trying to get that penalty there, but not gonna get the penalty. Of course, he needs an explanation, does the coach.
This match also same problem we have and still he is not watching anything. No. It's the same. Just note down these things. I'm telling you, note down and please explanation about why. That's one thing.
Israel Gurung there on your screens, head coach of FC Goa. Jejo Prashant here. Passes it towards the center. Good cross coming in. Still in hand with Sudeva Delhi. They've been presented with a couple of opportunities now. The penalty call was a very, very tight one. Sudeva Delhi just slightly creeping up. Sumit with the long throw in, as we've used to see. Ball just trickles in. Poses a threat in the box as well. Oh, that has been given as a foul as well. Yeah, they come again on the right. Minutes of added time as well. Fourth official. In a few seconds, what will be the kind of talk that both the coaches will have during the halftime break? Of course, FC Goa looked confident in the start. Coach Gurung would have loved to see a goal in the first half because he's gone in for an extra attacking option here. And again,
Close, go side.
just a bit of
Good, good.
rain out here in Shillong a couple of days back as well. Really good temperatures to play the sport in, isn't it? Not much of the sun on your top in the afternoon.
3 seconds.
It's a really, really good place to play football. Shillong. You get good support, you get a good crowd as well. And that will be the whistle for the first half. None of these sides able to draw first blood yet. An excellent opportunity in the first half for FC Goa, which hits the crossbar but doesn't go in. And Sudeva Delhi will still be discussing about the penalty call. There you go, coach already entering the field and trying to have a talk with the ref as well. It's demanding for a reason why that wasn't called as a penalty, but I don't think that was a really tough one in terms of a challenge. 54% of ball possession for Goa, one shot on target each. Entire game controlled in the midfield. And so less number of tackles and shots on target as well. 4 corners for Goa, none for Sudeva Delhi. Well, we leave you with the highlights of the first half and see you for the second half in just about a short while from now. Do stay tuned for live action.
Ayun o, one eh. Uwantay na. Teka ka bang referee? इसे बंद करके बोल रहा हूँ 30 सेकंड second minute seconds
Welcome back, all viewers tuning in for the telecast of this one. FC Goa take on Sudeva Delhi Football Club here. And we are underway in the second half. First 45, of course, not going anyone's way. Both teams really trying to push hard. Excellent piece of work when it comes to the passing here. Sudeva Delhi will have a few strategies when it comes to how they can move forward in the second half as well. FC Goa on the march here. FC Goa usually start the halves very well, and I think that is a kind of a deliberate strategy that coach Israel Gurum comes up with. They love to start either of the halves in a very aggressive manner.
close down MS close down just close it great one MS TV smart TV na
46-27, the counter at the moment. Sudeva Delhi come in with yet another throw in.
Rajan पूरा वो रेफरी अपने अपने बोलेगा
Long throw in. Sudeva Delhi are very famous for getting that long throwing in. Throwing in.
cross कर
Sudeva Delhi once again with possession of the ball. Haven't given a corner away, have FC Goa so far.
वो का एक एक्शन हो गया
And that
सेकंड
just shows the kind of work that they've done
one who is throwing is
in the defense. Clinical stuff from them. Apart from that one opportunity where the penalty seemed like a 50-50 call, Sudeva Delhi really haven't flourished in the front. Good piece of work. Brilliant piece of work once again. Good one from Lionel Raime as he directly passes that one to Legend Singh, goalkeeper. The goalkeeper there. Tries to come up.
cross कर hold
Playing on the flanks here. Zahid Shafimir on the sidelines.
away from the goalkeeper throw cross away from the goalkeeper hey run
Well, interesting matches coming up tomorrow as well. Tomorrow we come to you live from Group B in Navi Mumbai. 21st of March. Punjab FC, who are cruising in this tournament. An opportunity there. Ball just ping pongs. And then finally the clearance comes from someone. A bit of a thread there. Ball just ping ponging. And troubling the defense a bit yet again. Not the best of passes there. And I think the coach would be happy with the kind of aggressive start that they come up with as well.
Riti toilet la dap tahnya hai.
Brilliant piece
Nice.
of work. Sumit here comes up
Sir Riti toilet la alut
with the
dap tahnya
long
hai.
throw in again. I think he's working more with his throw-ins than his crosses. Bit of pulling going on, and FC Goa get possession again. We saw in the first half 54% of possession managed by FC Goa, and then 46 in the in for the Sudeva Delhi. Will the tables
Riti orang bayar
change?
gini.
It's going to be one key thing to look out for.
Ya jama
But
bukan nema. The
an
football ya.
astonishing thing from both the sides is the fact that both teams have got only one shot on target each. Brilliantly done. Towards the left. Excellent one. Still goes for the ball. Doesn't leave it for the corner.
Nah, depan bom boli bi dah kan.
MSA in the end
Bom boli bi tem.
cannot get close to the ball. Sudeva Delhi regain possession.
Irmi hai istema.
That's just been the story for Sudeva Delhi.
Rosas tak tak.
FC Goa have tried to come in, but Sudeva Delhi seem to be good. Oh, Israel Gurung not happy now.
64.
He's got a yellow card. Ruel Goes gets the yellow, and he just politely accepts it. Fourth official has done a good job today. He's had a lot of discussions with the two coaches regarding a few decisions. Lots of good footballing fans in the comments as well, talking about the beautiful game of football in India and how Reliance Foundation has done a brilliant job in providing a good platform for all these young footballers to just creep up and manage the top tier. I was talking about the schedule for tomorrow. Punjab FC take on Tempo Sports Club at 8 a.m. in Mumbai. That comes to you live tomorrow as well on the 21st of March. And then Kerala Blasters, who've been blasting their way, take on Northeast United FC. The situation in Group B is almost pretty sorted for the two teams, Punjab FC and Kerala Blasters, isn't it? The Blasters and Punjab FC have just outplayed the rest of the four oppositions in that group. Sudeva Delhi now coming in on the attack. Just a couple of league games left for all these sides now. We finish with the group stages on the 25th of March in Shillong. We finish it on the 23rd of March when Srinidhi Deccan will play Diamond Harbour in the last league game in Shillong on the 23rd, that is. That's going to be a 3 p.m. start. On the 23rd, we have a triple header. All teams, all six teams playing one match each there. FC Goa will take on Bengaluru FC. What a match that will be. And all of it depends on this result. For all the viewers who are just tuned in, 16 points for Bengaluru FC in this group, 13 points each for FC Goa and Sudeva Delhi. And just on goal difference, the difference of 2 points, or 2 goals if I can say that,
Ya.
FC Goa are currently on number 2 of the table. So much depending on the last two matches of both these sides here, and that is why that passion, that is why the frustration coming in from the coaches, and the decisions don't go in their way as well. Deva Delhi play Mohan Bagan, so that will be another exciting game to watch as well.
Mahal.
Bengaluru FC have to just make sure that they get at least 1 point out of that one against FC Goa. They are on 16. They only have one match to play. Well, an impressive victory for Bengaluru FC today against, of course, Diamond Harbour. Just, just trampolined them to that one position. Israel Gurung will have to really work hard a lot there. Deva Delhi once again, not the best of shots. The defender always had him covered, didn't it? Bryson Pereira on that occasion has almost everything covered. Excellent work by Bryson there. Absolutely. Ruel Goes now with the ball. Passes it towards the left. Good piece of passing this. MSA passes it in front again. Good ball in once again. But straight into the hands of Legend Singh. Legend Singh has been very active today, and that's a good thing. Really good thing to see. Can Sudeva Delhi guarantee a place into the top four? All depends on the result here. Well, against Mohan Bagan in the last league match, that will be a good battle as well because Mohan Bagan have really started to get aggressive in terms of goals as they won 3-0 against Trinity Aiken today. But here comes the first substitution of the match. It is going to be the number 55, Kavya Katkar, who's going to come in, and Sean Fernandez, the forward, is going to go out. So an extra midfielder for FC Goa in place of a forward. Let's see what kind of a difference that makes as well. Kavya Katkar, we all know what he can do once he gets the ball. So Deva Delhi going for the shot. And I think it was a dangerous attempt at goal. Went for the ninja kick there. And in the end, the referee deemed it as dangerous. There he goes, Zaid Zahoor with a header, and then, oh boy, had it hit the defender, it would have been something really, really disturbing for all the viewers. Excellent ball in towards the right, but it's just a bit too hard towards Sheikh Mohammed Ismail. Both these teams, well, both of them seem to just know how to get things done. Excellent touch on the ball here. Comes in. Straight to Lionel Raime. Rule goes once again. Playing in defense, FC Goa looking sharp in terms of possession, but Sudeva Delhi keep on biting back at them. They just seem to come back with time. That has been one of the greatest strategies from Sudeva Delhi. They just don't give the ball away. They just don't give away the ball possession so easily. That is the attitude at which Sudeva Delhi have played their football in this league. They've just been outstanding. FC Goa now with the cross that comes in. Once again, ball towards him. Looks to go for the goal. Good defending as he was on the ground there for a while. On the counter. The counter has been just stopped by the good piece of work in the midfield by Khonsama Kash Singh. He went for the shot, did MSA there. Good defensive work from Sudeva Delhi. So on the ground here. Looks like he will need a bit of treatment And Ruturaj Mohan
Let's go, boys.
doesn't seem particularly all right. Yes, he will get a bit of treatment. Thinking hard is the bench at FC Goa. Israel Gurung, along with, of course, Aditya Seshadri, the team manager, and Sugitesh Mandrekar, the goalkeeping coach. Wilson Vaz, of course, the kit in charge, and Dylan D'Souza, the physio. The entire team really thinking of how they can get a breakthrough here. 1 hour ticked into this match, and we still don't have a goal from either of these sides. Who
Then you can move forward.
will it be who draws first blood, or will there be no blood drawn?
Good one, Kavya. Good one, Kavya. Good one, Kavya.
Such a beautiful picture of the coach, really thinking about how they can move ahead in this game. It shows that
Close kar, Akash, close kar,
the
Akash,
game of
close kar.
football is not only played on the field but off the field as well. Sudeva Delhi now comes in with that opportunity. Excellent cross in! How has he missed that? Almost the perfect opportunity for Delhi. Wow, what a brilliant ball in firstly. Moves higher up the field, and I think he was a bit lazy to get onto that one. Was he? Sachin, I think it is the defender. Just wanted a bit more pace in his movements, that is. The ball was just perfectly in the right position as well. Nice piece of work. Ruel Goes again. Excellent cross in, but straight towards Legend Singh, who might have just pulled a muscle here. There you go, he's just pulled in a muscle. I think Sudeva Delhi won't really mind 1 point being shared. They play Mohan Bagan next. They know that FC Goa play Bengaluru FC next, but anything can happen, that's for sure. But FC Goa have to win that last game. Because Sudeva Delhi, of course, will go in as favourites against Mohan Bagan. So nothing is sure yet when it comes to who out of these two teams is going to qualify, or are both these teams going to qualify as well. That can be a big probability. If they can share points and then win their respective last league matches, that will put both these sides onto 17 points and Bengaluru FC on 16. So still any of these three teams can qualify from this group. The only question is who is it going to be, and only time can answer that. 23rd of March will be the answer. What a tournament we're seeing. Last match day, and still the top two not decided. That's just a brilliant touch to this tournament. All games being so intense. Here comes the cross from Sudeva Delhi again. He's been absolutely brilliant in that left flank, crossing the ball in. And I think the coach wants more from his centre forwards as well. He really wants more from his forwards. Sudeva Delhi FC coach Zahid Shafimir. Here comes Sudeva again. Stops the ball from being a corner there. MSA once again. Ruel Go is physically very, very strong. He's done an excellent job there. Excellent job on the flank by Kavya Katkar and Ruel Goes. Just to get the ball away. Even a nutmeg involved in that one. Oh boy, that will be a foul. Nice piece of work.
He is giving warning to whom?
Sudeva Delhi have been good once it comes to once you kind of divide the halves into three parts. In the second part of either of the halves, FC Goa have looked a bit slow. In the first half of all these, in the first part of all these halves, FC Goa have looked really strong. They look good in the first 15, don't they? Do FC Goa, but then it just keeps on faltering. With Sudeva Delhi enjoying most of the possession. Sudeva Delhi coming in on the counter attack now. Has two options. Passes it brilliantly. He's done his job there. Has number 28 Sharan. Jejo Prashant misses out on the cross as well. Well, just the story for Sudeva Delhi so far. Only one shot on target. Good passing from Goa now. Goa are looking for a goal because they want those 3 points desperately. You can just sense it in their approach as well. Ruel Goes. Ruel passes it on towards the right. Now towards. Oh, that should be said a poor piece of work with the ball from Goa. It's giving possession rather too easily. MSA once again. Beautiful cross in that one. Oh, still fighting for the ball. Well, we spoke enough of the points table. But one thing is for sure, these teams will take lots of learnings from Shillong. It's been an exciting 1 month for all these teams here. And it is just going to be a completely different version of the team once they enter and play other tournaments after this Reliance Foundation Development League National Group stage. Just the kind of exposure that these young guns have got from this tournament. It just shows the kind of talent, firstly, that India has in terms of football. And number two, kind of facilities and the kind of infrastructure that has been set up for these young guns. Ryson Pereira with the fifth corner of the match for Goa. Let's go for that one. Oh, just above. Just above Asher Rodriguez there. Mahingbam Legend Singh has had a good game so far. He's been challenged multiple times, but he's kept his composure and kept the ball with him. I think both these teams want those goals. And whoever scores the first goal will know one thing, that they're not going to drop points from this one. Absolutely. Once you just go in deeper and deeper into the match, you all might get that possibility that team that scores first is not going to drop points. Yes, they can concede one and draw points, but not drop them. So Deva Delhi now with the first corner in 70 minutes of play. It's not the best of corners, I must say. Katkar fighting for it. Mahingbam Legend Singh has come out of the box, but Ruel Goes now looks to go for the shot, but Mahingbam Legend Singh, I don't know what he was thinking there. That could have been catastrophic
Very slow.
for Sudeva Delhi.
Very slow.
That really could have been a changing moment in this game here. The goalkeeper coming out of his box, putting pressure on the entire team. I don't think the team wants that. He's just a fighter, doesn't he? Isn't he? Bang Bam Legend Singh.
ठीक है. Yeah. That's way.
He's an absolute leader, this guy. Has led his side brilliantly throughout this competition. On the other hand, the other leader, MSA, Malsam Tluanga, along with Wellington Fernandez on a few occasions as well for FC Goa. Well, both of them are future champions, that's for sure. Will not be surprised if Israel Gurung comes up with a substitution in Wellington Fernandez instead of MSA as well. Haven't seen much of MSA in the last 40 minutes. Started off particularly better than what we're seeing him now do.
Cross the again.
Comes the opportunity. Sudeva Delhi now controlling the ball. Possession for FC Goa was 54 and now it's down to 52%. Shows that Sudeva Delhi are slowly creeping up in terms of that percentage in ball possession.
Cross.
This piece of work done. Excellent work starting off from the flanks now. Good piece of work done. The ball comes in. Comes up with a couple of opportunities. 73 minutes into the game and feels like the last 15 minutes are going to come up with a few surprises for all our fans. So they were Delhi with the ball. It's trying to go higher and higher up the field. It's the cross and it's not the best ball that was expected, but goalkeeper is watching the ball sail over his head.
Substitute coming up.
It's a cat and mouse game at this point. Who's gonna come first? Who's gonna come biting first? Who's gonna run behind the other team? That is a question here. Still unbelievable how this game has remained at 0-0. Sumit once again, who likes to take the throw-ins after a couple of discussions. FC Goa look really passionate with this game now. Both these coaches will be getting passionate now. Wellington Fernandez comes in place of MSA. Something that I said about a couple of minutes back that we might expect from Israel Gurung, and that is exactly what has happened. Can he provide his energy? Can he provide his power into this game? The last final push for FC Goa in this league match. They play Bengaluru FC next, but they somehow would look to get 3 points out of this one. And in that process, if they concede a goal here, they'll be in deep trouble. That's what makes this game so interesting as well.
The final phase of the match begins. Sudeva Delhi looking for options in the front. That's a good header in, but not the kind of pace that he wanted on that one. Still possession with Sudeva Delhi. Looks to go for the shot and not the way that he wanted to hit it in the end. Rituraj Mohan was the one who went with the shot there. Yasash Sharan has been the most active amongst all the defenders and midfielders today, along with the likes of Sumit. On every time the ball has gone out of bounds, Sumit has been the one who's taken control of the ball. It'll be a free kick and a big opportunity for Sudeva Delhi to inch closer and closer to the goal. Well, I think he's getting his yellow card out. And that'll be the second booking for FC Goa. Third one in the match. Both teams combined, that is. Sudeva Delhi with an opportunity now. Konsamakash Singh. Defender getting the yellow. I think he knew it. That is, it was going to be a yellow. So no further discussions with the ref as well. Set piece for Sudeva Delhi after a long time in the match. Here comes the ball. Excellent defending. They've got some really physically strong and tall defenders have FC Goa. A battle of headers. 5 headers on the go. Go for the shot there. Looks like one of the forwards for Sudeva Delhi is on the ground, but play resumes. Excellent work done on that left flank as well. I've been watching him since a long time, but not the best of crosses. That is going to earn him that opportunity to get the ball and just bend it inside for a goal. Another substitution. He's already made a couple of them as Israel Gurung for FC Goa. And looks like we're going to see a third substitution. Certainly looks like. I feel that Israel Gurung is not happy with the midfielders, the way the midfielders are operating. Ruel goes out now. Confirmation of that substitution. Ruel goes out and Sangam Shetye, the forward, comes in. Back to the formation Israel Gurung started off with, the 4-4-2 formation. We had a 4-5-1 just for a few minutes. But then confirmation of that substitution. Sangam Shetye comes in place of Ruel Goes, as Sean Fernandez was also subbed out in place of Kavya Khatkar. So again, going to where he started originally with a 4-4-2. Here comes the ball. FC Goa come in sharp, but there are 4 or now 5 defenders working. And the strong defense from Zahid Zahoor, the wall that has been standing tall in front of FC Goa, comes into the rescue again. A piece of work here. It will be in favor of FC Goa, this one. And it will be a set piece opportunity for them instead. It's a cruel game, this one, isn't it? If you're attacking on one in one phase of the match, the other team also gets the opportunity sometime or the else. It's a cruel but beautiful game where we see so much of flair and heroes born. Now is the time for heroes to be born.
सेकंड बॉल के लिए 55 यार्ड्स
Bryson Pereira with the free kick. 5 FC Goa shirts and 7 of them from Sudeva Delhi. But none of them will even have a touch on the ball. Yes, the ball came very hard from that set piece there. Wellington Fernandez now. Fresh legs from him. Wellington Fernandez, and is it a handball? Yes, it is. Wellington Fernandez has just turned the complexion of this game by earning that penalty. There you go. Oh my word, that was a schoolboy error from the defender there. I don't know why he really got his hand out. Unbelievable, this one. And it's up to the goalkeeper to make that kind of a decision, isn't it? I think in the end he is going to give that yellow card. Legend Singh will have more work to do than talking to the referee now. Bisudev Basumatri from Sudeva Delhi getting that yellow card. This can prove out to be a match-winning moment for Sheikh Mohammed Ismail and FC Goa. Who will it be who's going to win this one? It's going to be Mohammed Ismail versus Legend Singh. And Legend Singh has saved the day for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. They live to fight another day. Legend Singh, the captain, the terrific captain leading from the front. Well, it has to be said, it's a very poor penalty in the end. And have a look at the reactions from all the defenders of Sudeva Delhi. They know how important that save is. Legend Singh saves the day. Is it destiny? Is it luck? Or is it just pure skill from the keeper? I think it's pure skill from Legend Singh. The way that he's just watched the ball closely till the end as it came off Sheikh Mohammed Ismail's foot. FC Goa will absolutely be furious at the moment with the way that the penalty has gone away. Sumit with the set piece for Sudeva Delhi now. I don't think anybody would have expected that kind of a heroic save from Legend Singh. Sudeva Delhi, if they score now, well, Israel Gurung will just be fuming outside the field here. Will absolutely be under some massive pressure now, will Israel Gurung. What a moment in the game just about a couple of minutes back as Wellington Fernandez earned the penalty for his side and Mohammed Ismail just going the wrong way. These moments really define the tournament. And I think if the scoreline is going to remain as it is after 90 minutes, FC Goa are going to come back And look at this moment. If they don't qualify into the national championship, brilliant. We've seen some quality football all the way from the last month. So Deva Delhi now threatening with the ball.
Close car, Kakan. Karan, good one.
Sumit passes it to Mehmet Sami. Mehmet Sami with a cross in, and it was a deep ball in but goes straight out of bounds.
Come on, fucking initiative.
It will be a goal kick for Lionel Raime.
Eyes, eyes, eyes. Rajan, come on. Position again, position again, position again.
Wellington Fernandez once again, who likes to play in that defensive position as well, has a really good physique here and some amazing fitness levels. 21-year-old Wellington Fernandez. Is that a foul? No, I don't think so. In fact, I think the ref will be to stop the game there because both the players are on the field from the respective sides. Here comes the cross. Excellent ball, but straight towards Lionel Raime.
Up for Midfield. Down, down, down.
There you go, Mervin Fernandez passing that ball, and that was the moment. Play didn't stop there. I think we will have to stop now. Have a look at both the players who, if they're doing well. Legend Singh, well, I think he's an icebox. Such a cool character under pressure. Kind of composure that he's shown. Wellington Fernandez still repenting the moment where FC Goa had a chance to go 1-0 up in this contest, and then Mohammad Ismail going the wrong way. It must be hard for Sheikh Mohammad Ismail as well. He's not had the best of games the previous league game as well, but I think there seems to be a lot of blood coming in from Sachin. You can see the stains on his t-shirt as well. And he must take some quick recovery out of the field. Wesley Sa with the ball at the moment, passes it to the number 3 Sheikh Mohammad Ismail. Sheikh Mohammad Ismail towards the center to Mervin Fernandez, passes it towards the right. Here come FC Goa, and it has hit the side netting in the end. Legend Singh, the team coach Zahid Shafi Mir would have had a very brief chat at the end of the first half as to what is the kind of formation that they're going to go with. And at the moment, that will be the first substitution for Sudeva Delhi. Dishan Shabir comes in place of Mehmet Sami. Like-to-like replacement from the coach here, putting in a forward in place of a forward. Fresh legs is all he needs for these additional moments of the match. And if Dishan Shabir comes up with something heroic at the moment, that will be something for our viewers to watch. Well, he has the capability to do so. He's done so in the past as well as Dishan. It's just that who keeps, who absorbs the pressure, in fact, the most. Well, absolutely, it's about the absorption and pressure. 6 minutes of added time as we expected. It's going to be a 6 minutes of pure class. Still scampering for the ball there.
Finley.
FC Goa once again. Sheikh Mohammed Ismail determined to make a mark in this match now. Bryson Pereira passes it. And that's a really good piece of defending. Asia there. Asia was absolutely flying on that occasion. Have a look at that once again. Try to put the hand in once again. I don't think that's the right way to go from Sudeva Delhi. Sudeva Delhi just need a point out of this one, is what I'm assuming. Because they are pretty confident of winning their last league match against Mohan Bagan, as they'll go in as the favourites. But trust me, Mohan Bagan won't be that easy to face in the last league match. They will put in everything that they've got. Of course, anyways, with the victory today against Srinidhi Deccan as well, we just know that they're gonna go in for the onslaught there. Excellent piece of work. What a save from Legend Singh again. Hero of the day, Legend Singh.
Number 4, number 4.
That was thudding into the back of the net. Have a look at that once again. What a brilliant piece of save, firstly, from the captain, who has saved the day for them yet again. Brilliance there from Legend Singh. Well, there's so much of chaos at the moment. Last piece of hurdle left in this match. Either of the sides looking to score, but more so the aggression is coming in from FC Goa.
Still one, still one, still. One, still.
FC Goa though going in so brilliantly. RFC Goa with the attack, but they're not able to convert. Missed a penalty as well. Brilliant opportunity to get the penalty. Change a quick one for Sudeva Delhi. Moirang Them comes in.
Yeah, man. Cut away.
FC Goa looking an absolute terrific side.
Tidak kasih izin tenang. Mana-mana.
Sheikh Mohammed Ismail with the ball. Good pass towards the center. And Sudeva Delhi, it must be said, have been brilliant in defense as well. Apart from that, Handball that went in favor of FC Goa for the penalty. They've just been too good in defense.
penalty shoot 7 like bang.
Another opportunity that comes to my mind was in the first half where they hit the crossbar there. Final few dying moments of the game, and Sudeva Delhi, I think, will be happy with this result because FC Goa were the huge favourites going into this match. Now FC Goa have to rely on
Man.
Sudeva Delhi either losing that one or either
Style melee one.
drawing that one, because if they win, they have to win as well. Do FC Goa? Here they come with the possession. Excellent ball in, but straight towards Legend Singh. I think that will be the final attack here. Here come FC Goa with the ball. Oh, that has just missed. And with that, we will have full time here in Shillong. Just inches away from the goal. And that was the previous save. But how come have FC Goa not managed to get 3 points out of this one? That is just astonishing for me. He will not be a happy captain today, Wellington Fernandez. FC Goa on the ground cannot believe what they have done here. But what a beautiful game of football. We've seen everything. We've seen excellent defense, we've seen brilliant midfield, and we've seen an excellent attacking spree as well from both these sides. FC Goa nil, Sudeva Delhi FC nil at full time. 51% ball possession for Goa. 3 shots on target. One of them was a penalty missed. Equal number of chances. More tackles from Sudeva. 5 corners for Goa and 1 for Sudeva as well. It has been just an incredible league match here in Shillong, and everything depends on the 23rd of March now, as we will move in with some high expectations from both these sides. But score as it stands, FC Goa nil, Sudeva Delhi Football Club nil, after 90 minutes of some excellent action here in Shillong as well. We'll leave you with the highlights of the match.
I shoot itu buang lah. Bang, bukan apa